Hi everyone, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra and today I am going to start something that I don't ever do. I'm going to make a notebook. It's going to be more like a notebook type thing, not just a junk journal. One of my daughter-in-laws, she hasn't seen her mom in so long, and she just misses her terribly. They talk all the time. Her mom really loves all these different creative things, but she's more of a journaler, as my daughter-in-law has said. So I will give you her name. Her name's Mandy, and she's just the best. She's just the sweetest daughter-in-law, daughter-in-love that I could ask for. I have a couple of them, and I just love them both dearly. Anyhow, her mom's just been really wanting one, and I told Mandy, well, tell your mom the easiest way right now, the best way to get a journal from me at this moment, because I'm so under the gun with trying to get journals done, is to get on YouTube and subscribe to my channel and enter in the drawings, because those are really the only journals that I'm trying to focus on. So, but her mom loves them, but she's not an interactive journaler, like so to speak, and that's pretty much what I've been making. So I told her I'm just going to make her a notebook for her to give to her mom. So hopefully her mom likes my style, because this is what she's getting. I think that she will. And I went through my stash and I pulled out a bunch of different papers that I could use. It's not the scrapbooking papers. It's going to be papers that she can actually write on. I don't think I'm going to put scrapbooking paper. Well, yeah, I guess I am. If I got some right here, I'm going to put some in there for some color and some design, and then I'm going to use these. Now, so what I did is I pulled out all of these papers I found at either an estate sale or at the thrift store, just in the office supply section or an estate sales. There was one I went to, gosh, last year I think it was, and there was a I think the fella was an engineer, and so he had some pretty cool paper products in there, and nobody was going in that room. It was just like all these papers, all this stuff was just like thrown in a pile in boxes, and I was like, well, I will love them. So I grabbed a lot, and so I got a couple of these papers. I pulled out those. I have some of this. This is kind of fun. I like that for the different lines and colors. And I have this. I don't know the names of any of these papers unless they tell me. This is the Mead Corporation, Dayton. What? Oh, I guess it went to a specific place. I've got that. I've got this paper pad here. I've got this paper pad here. I've got the Everest Family Fund Partnership journal vouchers. I mean, that could be fun to play with. So we'll pull some stuff off of those. And then for color, I pulled the blues and greens, because I'm kind of already working in that, and I thought maybe maybe they can intermingle a little bit into the other one. So who knows? We don't know. We don't know until we do it. So I love this for some color. And it is kind of heavier, so maybe I don't know if I'll use all of them, but I anticipate that I will. And this right here is, you can remember this is on one of those journals. So I was thinking that maybe I could use some of this for the journal cards as well, and things on that blue journal that we'll be working with in the 12. I keep calling it the 12, so hopefully you know what I'm talking about. It's that box of 12 journals that I started and never finished. And so I'm just going to try to work through them and see who I want to finish. This is a giant envelope, and I think, let me see if I can measure this really quick for you, because that'd be kind of nice, huh? Kind of nice to know what we're working with. I'm going to do something I've never done, so this could, it could make it or not make it. I don't know yet. So this, I'm not gonna count this flat. So let me fold that down as I measure. And of course I forgot to look at the time. Dang it. So let's see. I'm gonna look up right now. So I know I've only been on here for a couple minutes so far, so I think we're good. So so this is gonna be 15.5 inches. 15.5 inches. Oh my goodness. And then it's by, gosh dang it, I got so much stuff up here. All right. And by 12 inches. So that is quite large. That is a, that's a lot to work with. So this has one of these metal things on here. I'm going to try and get that off without tearing the paper up too much, but I'm generally not that great at doing that. I thought about leaving it on and kind of using it as a closure. Not sure how I'm going to cover this thing, but even if I rip it, it's okay. Oh, it's going to rip. There's no doubt about it. See? Told you. All right. So I'm going to throw that over there in my paper clips because you never know when I might think of something for those, or unless somebody else does. So I think I can do is I can just go ahead and seal that there, and then that will take care of that, won't it? It will. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to fold this up to be a 9-inch tall, I think is what I would like to work with. So we'll go 9 inches. That's what I'm used to. And at least that part will be something of the norm. Oh my gosh, I guess it makes it easier if these are not right there in my way. So let's just do this. Here, we want to be at the 9 up here. Okay. And then we'll do our best here. So bone folder will be coming in handy in just a second here. So just, I guess right there, as close as possible. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? If I try to be perfect, I'll be here forever. I don't have forever. Okay. And then that goes to that edge. Okay. Yep. All right, let's just get this folded. And then I have some more papers over here that we can choose some other things too, just to see what we like. So I feel like that's good. And then when I fold it in this way, this should be, if it was 15, well, is that going to be like 7.5 then? Let's see. It's going to be, yep, 7.5. So that's definitely wider than we're used to, but I have a plan. I think. Let's see. I don't know. I never truly know what I'm doing until I'm actually doing it. So it's hard to do a like straightforward tutorial for me because of that. Goodness. So that's really bulky right there. It's going to have to definitely be changed. I just want to get this fold down. Probably would have been easier if I would have used my a scoring tool of some sort. So I have that little one, but I think we need a bigger one. So we know it's going to be 7.5. So let's just go with that, and then we can see if we have to make any alterations then. So if it goes down, we want it 7.5. This is not I messed my tip. My tip doesn't go. Hello, I've got this tool right here. This is what it wants. So we're just gonna go all the way down. Is that gonna be 7.5 that way? That'd be it never is it? Never is. Let's see. So how does that happen, huh? That's what I wanna know. I wasn't truly on the 7.5. So we'll go here. I guess we'll just scooch it over and see if that makes a difference. Who knows? Maybe we'll need that extra piece there. Who knows? Good thing I have a whole bunch of these envelopes from that pile of stuff I bought. Well, it definitely made it a little bit easier. However, it's not exactly 7.5, at least not on the scoreboard. I bought this one from Stampin' Up, and I just don't know how to see the lines right, but it never seems to line up. Like, that indent does not go with that line, and I noticed the difference when I'm actually folding stuff. So it could be me. I could just not be using this correctly. But another thing we can do is just push that up to the edge there and then roll that up like that. Hold it nice and tight and then give it a good burnish like this. There. There, I win. Scoreboard, I win. Okay. So far, I guess I better not get too cocky. Okay. And then we'll just stick that guy back in there and just put this away. I don't understand. Okay. Now, so this is going to be bulky right here, so we already know this all can come off. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the bulk of this off right here. On this fold, I think that'll be helpful, at least for that part. I mean, I don't mind leaving this. See how this side has another piece of reinforcement there. I don't mind leaving that. I just don't think we need that much of it. So let's just get that off the edge, because these are going to be the pockets. Okay. Okie dokie. So I like that so far. I think that's fine like that. I'm not going to mess with that yet. And then we have this. So it's going to be a nice wide notebook. Kind of excited about doing this. So now, because there's so much, like it's double, 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 like this is double, that's double, because it's, you know, 2 pieces of paper. And then I folded it up, which now what is that, quadrupled. So that's going to be, I feel like, see how it's already like trying to bunch up right there? I may benefit from just going ahead right now and cutting this. However, I don't know what I want to cover it with yet. So before I make that permanent decision, I'm going to wait to see what I want to cover this with, and then I can work from there. Because honestly, that's not too bad. It's not like really bothering me. It really isn't. And once it's sewed in, it's gonna. I think it'll be fine. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I may come in later and do this, but like I said, I want to wait to see what I'm going to cover this with. So now we know we have this to work with, and I think that's going to be nice. Set that aside. I know I'm going to be using some of these papers that we already went through, but I also want to pull these out. So I know I want at least one of these. So there's one. Well, these are so thin, I feel like I really can't count it as like a notebook paper. So I'm going to go 2 of those. I pulled them out already, right? So let's use them. 2 of those. These I like because even folded this way, we have these lines right here. And I feel like that's kind of fun to use. So I chose that. I chose these ones. Same thing, it can go either way. It's got the lines. Some people don't like to write on if the lines are... like I have a hard time if all the lines are going this way. I have a hard time writing like this. It just drives me crazy. And now with my eye being crazy on me, I think it would probably drive me even more crazy. But so I like this one. It's got the lines this way as well. So that's good. I think I should maybe grab another one of those. So I guess this is a good example of what I was talking about. So, so this I like I wouldn't be able to draw, this would be fine. This side would drive me nuts. But I can also put like a little tuck spot on here as well. And if she turned it, she can write on it this way. So I could also do this, but I feel like, I feel like I would just be for me personally, I'd be more happy this way. So let's just take out one of those, because I don't know for sure how much I love it. This one, look at this. Let's go inside. And grab, oh, look at, is this inside out? Upside down? No, I have no idea. Inside out, upside down. But the reason why I'm asking is because do you see, I don't know this paper. Maybe you know it and you can tell me. So it's like the purple on this one side and the green. That's cute. And then on this side, it's like just got this black line. I like that. That's fun. Fun. I'm going to take 2 of those. Mama gets 2 of those. Isn't that funny? Forever. She's always been referred, I've always heard her as my mom, my mom, my mom. And I'm like, I need to know my mom's name. And then she told me and I totally forgot. And it's a really pretty name. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that. I'll remember it on the next one. But I guess when I told Mandy that, Mandy said, my mom said the same thing to me. She's like, what's your name? All I hear is Chris's mom. That's my son. So I have this, look at this. Look at this, look at this. So this is an example of that paper. I really want to use this, but I don't know that she's gonna love that I put it the other way. So this may just be a journal spot in there. Look at that aged paper. Oh, I don't know. I think she would just like it that way. Let's see. She's Mandy's mama. So let's see. Let's give her 2 of these. We'll see. They're pretty thin. I can do a couple different things. If I don't use them both, then I will use it somewhere else. That is for sure. I love that. Loving it. Loving it. So this more what I'm used to seeing. Okay. Let's just get one of these out. And let's see here. This was in that stack. Ouch. This feels fun. Oh, I like that. It feels silky. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Silky? Does that mean? You know it's the older stuff because it doesn't have those little things that we have nowadays that we peel, right? Or do they still make them like this? But I think this is much less messier. Is this the same? Or is it, I think this is different. Yep, that one's different. Oh, I might not even need scrapbooking paper hardly at all. So look at how fun these are. And this one is almost 11, so half of that's going to be what? 5.5. So that could be just folded in half. Same with this one. Anything that's this size can just be folded right in half. Let's see, how long are you? You are, I probably told me on that paper pad that I stacked already. This is 14, so 7. I'm going to go ahead and just do folded in half on these because if I need to trim them up, I sure can. And so that means everything else can be folded in half. Nice. So, nice, nice, nice. Okay. And, oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. So I'm going to put pockets definitely on the covers. And I think I might put a couple of pockets on the inside as well. And I'm definitely going to just make it mainly a notebook. So I'll probably, with that, maybe put just things that she can put around. So these right here are my file folders that I picked up at Walmart a ways back. I have so much just regular paper, and I thought I needed a way to organize it. But I will say this, I am definitely a person that needs to see my stuff or I don't use it. So although these were easy to organize and fun to organize and put together because I'm an over-organizer, I never pull them out. So, and I can't see them. So this is, okay, this is Holiday. And I also never finished. I put these labels, sticky labels on the outside of them. But because of what this is made of, they just fell off. Then I don't know what's in there. But I do like these. Actually, I should just kind of, I'm going to open up another one. So, whoa, whoa, whoa. I just almost had a, what do you call it? Avalanche. An avalanche. So these are some of the papers that are in one of them. And what I did is I put one of each one in these things. So that I can just grab these out and look at them. And I never finished my organizing thing. So I don't even know which folder these go to. That was helpful. So let's see. This one is, I don't know. And then this one is, so it must have went with this one. So this one says linen, stone, and parchment. So then I tried using this and putting tape it. It doesn't want to stick. I'm doing better. So linen, stone, and parchment paper. So I bet you that's what goes with that one. But let's see what's inside here. And I think the other thing, oh, here's the other thing I like. So you can also hang it on your door. Now, I don't have any wall space at the moment where I can hang something like this. But I like this because I can just open it up and I can just see right inside here what I've got. So it looks like that'd be a nice paper to use. I think, and I have a ton of this. I'm going to take a couple of these out and this is, oh, that was for stationery for something else. You know what, I'm gonna take one of those out, and I'm just gonna, I mean, if it's gonna be just, this is thick, and it's more like a, kind of like a cardstock. I think this came out of an album, a photo album, and I just harvested the papers out of it because they were nice and aged. I'm gonna save those for journal books, I think, for the interactive journal, junk journals. What's this? Just regular paper. Yeah, why not? We could put a couple of pieces. It doesn't look like I got much of that, so I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna be cheap. Oh, here's that file. Here's a file. Let me pull this whole thing out. So this is the stuff that I got on Amazon, and if you just search Amazon, and I mean, I bought this so long ago, I don't even know if I could find the link, but I could sure try if you really want me to. But what I did is I searched in the Amazon search bar, coffee dye paper, coffee dye faux paper, just junk journal paper, stationery, and all these things came up. And this was one of the packs that I bought, and it's actually nice. I've used it quite a bit. So it's just, it looks like just like anything else, like if you could buy on Etsy from a digital artist that has already scanned in their own coffee dye paper, which you can do as well. But this was in the beginning of time. I just forgot that I have this, so I do have that. And where did you go? You were in the blue one. And then this is just some more paper. Okay, so I don't think I want any more out of this. So that's what I liked about these, is when I found them, I liked that they came out easy. I could find stuff. I would like to find a place that's, once I get my room switched around, to better suit the needs here, because I really like these. I think they are accessible. I just, like I said, if I don't use it all the time, or if I don't see it, I won't use it. If I'm using it all the time, I might remember that it's there. So let's do that. And then we might as well take a peek in this one. See, this part stayed, but I need to just stay on that side because that's the part that's popping out on the bookshelf, you know? Let me see what the time is. See, we're already 22 minutes into it, and I haven't done anything but fold an envelope and look at some paper. Okay, well, it's just the way it goes sometimes. I think that I'm going to change the way I'm doing things for at least for a while. I think I'm going to start posting crafting videos 2 or 3 times a week, and then we'll just do it like on a specific days of the week, and then maybe with bonus videos in between with like any kind of a haul or some kind of special thing that I'm doing, or drawings will be separate. They won't be the actual video for that day. I think those are just something different. Oh, here's some more pretty linen paper. I think that'll be nice in there. So I got, take a couple of those out. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, and I will update the community page on that, so everybody can see that, and then I'll probably update the description, or the, what is it, on the first page when you open up my YouTube channel. There's like that description of about me page thing. Well, maybe put a couple of these green ones in there. Those are nice. It's like that stone paper. And then, okay, so this right here, let me pull this whole file out. This is parchment, but I think is it all the same colored parchment? Like every journal like this, a writing journal, definitely needs a couple of pieces of parchment in there. I love that stuff. Just love it. I like printing on it. Oh, I really love printing on it. So, and I really like to print the sentiments on the parchment paper. Maybe I should do some of that part. Get that in here. Anyhow, yeah, I'll update the community page and everything to let you know when I decide to do that. I think it's going to be pretty soon. I think I was just like jumping in both feet very fast, and I'm just having a little bit of trouble keeping up on other tasks that need to be done, and I need a little extra time to get some of these journals done. I can't do it all on video. I wish I could, but they really take quite a bit of time to do, which is fine. I enjoy doing it, but if I'm dedicating so much time trying to make videos and upload videos and not being as tech savvy as I wish I was, then it really eats into the day and I'm not getting anything else done that needs to get done, like, you know, housework, cooking, things like that. I'm getting them done, but I'm exhausted. So so I think I'm gonna go to maybe 2 or 3 days a week of just crafty videos. It's probably gonna be like 3, and then I'll do like the giveaway things. It may be on the same days of those days because I'm already loading content, but it'll be a separate than the crafting videos. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and get these folded up, and then I'm going, and I think everything's gonna work just fine in here. So we have a ton of pages for this journal. This is all gonna definitely go inside here. I need to go figure out what fabric we're gonna do. And then I do have these pages, so I think I'm gonna use them to possibly cover the inside and the outside and then make the pockets. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I'm really liking this, I think, a lot. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use all of it. I think I'm gonna use this one. I think it's pulling in all these other tones. And I do need a solid, so there we go for a solid. And I think for the most part right now, those are the only two I'm going to use at the moment. That may change. So I still need to pick out any fabric that I'm going to use and decide how I'm going to go about this. And I definitely will be doing some sewing on here. I was debated whether to make it crunchy or not. That really depends on the fabric that I use. But that'll be in another video. I think that right now I'm good with this one, and I just need to get this together and figure out the rest of what I'm going to do. So I will show you that on the next video, because I think that this one I'm going to do mostly as a not necessarily a tutorial, but because it's the first time I've ever made one like this, I thought it would be fun to do it with you, and we can do it just in segments. So I hope you enjoyed looking through this stuff with me, and let me know if you have any questions about it as we go along the way, or if you have any tips. If you've done something like this, yeah, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to read those. It's kind of helped me through the process. But if not, that's okay too, and we will just do it together. So with that, thank you very much. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, wherever you are at in this moment in time, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.